Jai Gora Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Nitya Gora Hari Bo. Jayam Vishnupada Paramahamsa Padivyajagacharya has stood to recite Samadhi Divine Grace is Founder-Acharya Jagadguru Asi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jayam Vishnupada Paramahamsa Padivyajagacharya has stood to recite Samadhi Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki Ananta Koi Vaishnava Vrinda ki Namacharya Srila Haridasa Thakur ki Prem Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopina Shyamakura Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan ki jai Vrindavana Dham ki jai Mathura Dham ki jai Navadvip Mayapur Dham ki jai Jagannath Puri Dham ki jai Jamuna Mai ki jai Ganges Mai ki jai Tulasi Devi ki jai Bhakti Devi ki jai Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki jai Nitai Gaura Premanande. All glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees. Glory to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Vishnu Padya Krishna Vidya Samati Bhakti Tirtha Krishna Gaura Karana Sakti Bhakti Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmittam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuddhapakadakam Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Sa Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakamvitam Scha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapakanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki Sri Upanishad ki. Continue our reading from Sri Upanishad, and we take it from Mantra 10. Mantra 10. The result of true knowledge, vidya, and how to cultivate it. Mantra 9 describes the result of cultivating ignorance and false knowledge. Mantra 10 explains that true knowledge brings a different result than either of this. It also emphasizes the need to take guidance from the Dhira in the act of discriminating between real and illusory knowledge. That is Mantra 10. Light must always dispel darkness. Light must always dispel darkness. They don't stay together. If it is truth, it must dispel ignorance. If it is something else, not truth, then ignorance will remain. But if it is knowledge, ignorance will be destroyed. So we learn that in Mantra 10. Mantra 10. We chant this sloka. Ready? Anya Eva Vidyaya Nyadajo Avidyaya Iti Shurva Dhira Yenasta Vichakchaksire. Translation.
The wise have explained that one result is derived from the culture of knowledge and that a different result is obtained from the culture of descent.
Very good. The wise have explained to us that one result is derived from the culture of knowledge, and it is said that a different result is obtained from the culture of nations. Okay, so how to cultivate vidya? How to cultivate vidya? How do we cultivate true knowledge that would dispel avidya, ignorance? Approaching a bona fide spiritual master. Very good. Very good.
With submissive nature.
Submissive nature. Good.
Be sincere.
Be sincere. You're talking about sincerity this morning. Yes, be sincere. Very good.
By rendering service. By rendering service.
By rendering service. Very good.
By reading scriptures.
Studying the scriptures.
By reading scriptures from authentic source.
Authentic source.
Through oral reception from the authority. Oral reception from the authority.
All right. Very good. Very good.
Must want to have the desire to cultivate.
We must have the desire. Very good. Yes, we must have the desire. Yes.
Surrender and submission to the authority.
Surrender and submission to authority. Very good. Very good. Something more? Okay, let's see what Prabhupada has to tell us. Yeah. Eighteen methods. This is Bhagavad Gita, chapter 13, text 8 to 12. There are 20 items. 20 items. Kṛṣṇa listed. Here is 19. Prabhupada gave 19. So 18. Bhagavad Gita, it is 20. That means Prabhupada mixed two together to make it one. So it becomes 18. Yes. combine to form a gradual process by which real knowledge can be developed. Prabhupada said in the purport, the culture of knowledge can be practically conducted in the following way, as is advised in the Bhagavad Gita, 13th chapter. There it is said that one should become a perfect gentleman himself and learn to give proper respect to persons other than himself. It begins from amanitvam, adambitvam. Pridelessness. What is damba? What is damba? Pride. This also means, damba also means, there are two things, pride and one other thing.
Anger. Arrogant.
Envy. Damba, pride, also means a mirror. A mirror, yes. Darpa, it is. Chitasakam is Darpa. Darpa means mirror. So why is it called a mirror? Why is it also called a mirror?
Our nature will be reflected on that.
Okay, our image will be reflected to a mirror. Okay. Very good. Why is it called a
mirror? Generally we see ourselves. So, we are not able to see ourselves that we are the servant of Krishna.
So, if I look in the mirror now, I will see myself, Aham Brahmasmi. Is that how it works? When we look in the mirror, how do you feel? I am the best lady in the world. Therefore it is Damba. Pride. That's why it is called pride. Difficult to find someone to look in the mirror and feel humble. It's pride. Yes. If I enter the street now, everybody must worship me. It is mirror. That's mirror. So, materially speaking, when we look in the mirror, what do we see? Aham Brahmasmi? What do we really see? The body. Is that the self? Is that the self? No. No, we don't see the self. We see something else. If you look in the mirror and see something, how do you feel? If you look into the mirror, we're expecting to see our faces. But see different objects, what will we do? Kṛṣṇa did like that. No, not Kṛṣṇa. Srila did like that. Srila, he was look in the mirror. Once you look in the mirror, she didn't see her face. She saw because Kṛṣṇa was standing behind her. So when she looked in the mirror, Kṛṣṇa! That's the person that took place in that place we were talking that day. Because Rupa Goswami was watching that from here and he smiled. When he smiled, another devotee was coming to see him to have a discussion. But he has a deformed body. So when Rupa Goswami smiled, what came into the mind? The devotee assumed Rupa was laughing at him and he was offended. As soon as he got offended. Rupa Goswami's meditation broke. He couldn't see again what was happening. Was that an offense? Was that an offense from Rupa Goswami? Not an offense. Why his meditation broke?
Because he is saying some Krishna's servant or devotee is coming by yourself.
Why Rupa Goswami's meditation broke if it was not an offense? Why his meditation broke?
It was disturbed by other devotees' assumption, the wrong assumption.
So is that an offense or no?
It was not an offense. No.
Why the meditation broke?
It was an offense, but he didn't dare it.
It is an offense.
It is an
Yes, Prabhu.
Maharaj to teach us that Vaishnava offense is so severe with past.
Just to teach you, but it's not an offense. Is that? No.
I think it is an offense, but it happened unknowingly by devotion.
It's an offense, but unknowingly. Very good. But is it an offense? That was my original question. I'm maintaining my question. Did he commit an offense by this action? He did not see the devotee who came in. He didn't see the devotee who came in. Because it was meditation, his eyes were closed, so he didn't see. But the moment the devotee became offended, his meditation broke. So he opened his eyes. But then the devotee has also gone because he was angry. So he left with disappointment. Was that an offense? Yes, well.
You were saying the other day, Maharaj, that the offense can be created by the sense as well, the mind. And in this case, if the mind, because the mind was aware, and if the offense was created by the mind, then it is regarded as offense as well.
Thank you.
He may be feeling offense because that a devotee serving to devotee is better than to serving to the Krishna himself, because I want to make devotee closer to Krishna and he will be feeling that I am not serving the devotee. I was wondering.
Who? The devotee who was offended or Rupa Goswami?
Rupa Goswami maybe is
Thank you very much. Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you so much. Oftentimes in the case of offense, it's the intention or the motive which plays a key role. So when we look from an intention or a motivational point of view, it was not, he had no intention or ill motive or no false ego. But still, when he went to Sanatana Goswami was able to recognize that some offense was committed. So immediately he accepted. So now, from an intentional perspective, no, but if someone were to get hurt because by misunderstanding, then it's good on the part of the devotee to apologize. That's why Radharani and Krishna, they don't want anyone to get unintentionally or misunderstanding. They don't want anyone to also get hurt by devotees. So maybe that's the reason
Okay, thank you. So Rupa Goswami did not see the devotee who came in there. But the fact that the devotee felt offended, you are implicated. You are no more right. It is not intentional, he didn't plan for it, but our action has caused someone to be offended. We are guilty. Therefore, we should try to rectify it. Understand?
Like Maharaj is like Swami Kṛṣṇa here, he was doing meditation, and Parishit Maharaj came to there. You are not knowing Parishit Maharaj is here.
Assumption.
Yeah, but when he
We mentioned
that,
it is dangerous.
Yeah, when he knows that Maharaj has come, I have not received him well, so he feels guilty of that.
So when we make someone feels offended, we are guilty. Yes.
But he went to Sanatana Goswami, then Sanatana Goswami told him that this problem was there, like this guilty. How we will know? How will we come to know that someone has been offended by us?
When you cannot practice nicely. Yesterday you did very nice sweet japa. But today that taste is not there. It means what? Something has gone wrong. Something has gone wrong. A sincere, serious devotee must check, what have I done that is causing this? You must check for that. What do I mean by serious? Rupa Goswami did. When he came back, he was thinking, what happened? He didn't justify his action. After all, I didn't see anybody, so the hell with you. Rupa Goswami didn't say that. He was feeling, I have done something wrong. Let me try to rectify it. Then he started searching. But because he didn't see anybody, so he started searching where to find. So the devotee went to Sanatana Goswami. Sanatana Goswami explained all the details. And he also became worried. Oh, I have done something wrong. So he came back to meet the Rupa Goswami. Rupa Goswami was looking for the person. When both of them met, they were begging, please forgive me, please forgive me. They were begging each other, please forgive me, please forgive me. Both of them. So, the previous slok, when Krishna in the center, there is no clash. If Krishna is not in the center, did I see you? I didn't know you came. I was not laughing at you. So, what is my fault? Agreement will come. That means Krishna is not in the center. If Krishna is in the center, no argument. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. This is how devotees should behave. We should not claim right when something has gone wrong. We have contributed for the wrong thing, therefore we should contribute for the solution. That is the way of Vaishnavas. Make sense? That's how devotees should behave. Do you think our marriage, our relationship, friends, or divorce, or friends, or relatives, or will break if we have this mentality? Will it break? No. It will not. It will not break. It will improve. See these two devotees, they were begging each other. They were begging. Rupa Goswami was begging. He was begging. They were begging, please. When they embraced themselves, they fell unconscious in ecstasy. Because Krishna is in the center. No quarrels. No arguments. No fighting. No expenditure. But their friendship increased. That is the way of Vaishnavas. That's how we should behave. So this knowledge we are getting from is Upanishad. What is real knowledge? the scripture gives it. Prabhupada has given. Prabhupada has given it. Now, the second person to make the book knowledge important, to manifest the book knowledge and make it a reality, we have to get who? Dhira. Who is a Dhira? Who is a Dhira? One who is not disturbed by material illusion. Arjuna destroyed his illusion by approaching Krishna. If we approach a person on the same level with us, will we get it destroyed? No. No, it will be expanded. Ignorance will be expanded. If you meet the Vrindavana, our ignorance will expand. Right? But if you meet a Dhira, ignorance will be destroyed. So we should go to a Dhira. Why is not disturbed? Why Dhira is not disturbed? It's still in the board now. Huh? He is perfectly spiritually realized. What's the symptoms? What are the symptoms? Na suchati, na kansati. He never hankers nor lament for anything. Because he knows that the material body and mind are foreign elements. Therefore, he makes the best use of bad bargain. So a devotee should be so trained in our Krishna consciousness, so much so that we turn all negative things into positive. Make the best use of a bad bargain. Means what? Turn all negative things positive. And positive things more positive. Krishna Consciousness is a dynamic process, not stagnant, not hackneyed. It's a constant progress. Make sense? Right? We should be so trained in our Krishna Consciousness. No duplicity. No. Three things we mentioned this one. Sincerity means absence of pretense, deceit, and hypocrisy. Three things. So we should be so trained that we'll be able to identify this quality of sincerity, and with that quality, all negative things will be turned positive, and all positive things will be turned more positive. Progress. As a Dhira. A Dhira does not complain, but a Dhira will act. When Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada sends some devotees to London, what did they do? Complain. Look at these Mlechas, Yavanas, Polindas, Abiras. They laugh and see them. They didn't beg one devotee. They didn't beg one devotee. Prabhupada didn't send sannyasis. He sent householder to the same place. And what happened? They made devotees and installed Londoniswara. Radha Londoniswara. That is the potency of a dhira. A dhira must make more dhiras. Yes. If you're a dhira, you have to make more dhiras. Then you are a dhira. Otherwise, it is resemblance of dhira. Avidya considered to be vidya. Right? So 20 items. That is one word. Second one, Prabhupada said, one should not pose himself as a religionist simply for name and fame. One should not become a source of anxiety to others by the actions of his body, his mind, or his words. Do you have any verse like this in Bhagavad Gita? Do you have a verse like this? One verse in the Bhagavad Gita like this? Talk about body, the mind, and the body, the mind, the words. Thank you. Do you have a verse like that? Bhagavad Gita? Do we have a verse like this in Bhagavad Gita? Thank you. At least you should say something first. Okay, thank you. So what is it in Gita? What is it? I agree with you. But where do I find it? On the ceiling? Chapter 17. Chapter 17, text 14, 15, 16. 14, 15, 16. Chapter 17. The divisions of faith. 14, 15, 16. Austerity of the body, austerity of the mind, austerity of the speech. So it's a dhira. A dhira. If knowledge is misused, it is very dangerous. Is it not true? Very dangerous if knowledge is misused. Just like if a powerful medicine is misused. Powerful medicine, if it is misused, what happens? It will destroy. Not kill, it will destroy. Powerfully. So knowledge should not be given to cheaters. People who are not sincere. If knowledge is given to insincere people, it will be disastrous. Disastrous. One should learn forbearance, even if there is provocation from others. One should learn to avoid duplicity in his dealings with others. So this morning we'll talk about it. Duplicity. How is it called in Sanskrit? Duplicity. Kutinati. One must have a bona fide spiritual master who can lead him gradually to the stage of spiritual realization, and to such an Acharya or spiritual master, he must submit himself with service and relevant questions. One must follow the regulatory principles enjoined in the revealed scriptures in order to approach the platform of self-realization. One must be fixed up in the tenet of the revealed scriptures. One must completely refrain from practices which are detrimental to the interest of self-realization. One should not accept more than what he requires for the maintenance of the body. One should not falsely identify himself with the material covering for the gross body, nor consider as his own those who are related with his body. One should always remember that so long as he has a material body, he must face the miseries of repeated birth and old age and disease. There is no use in making plans to get rid of these miseries of the material body. The best thing is to find out the means by which one may regain his spiritual identity. One should not be attached to more than the necessities of life required for spiritual advancement. One should not be more attached to wife, children, and home than is ordained in the revealed scriptures. One should not be happy or distressed in regard to miserables, desirables, and undesirables created by the mind. One should become an unalloyed devotee of the personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, and serve him with rapt attention. One should develop a feeling for residing in a secluded place with a calm and quiet atmosphere favorable for spiritual culture, and thus avoid congested places where the non-devotees congregate. One should become a scientist or philosopher and makes research into spiritual knowledge, not material knowledge, recognizing that spiritual knowledge is permanent, whereas material knowledge ends with the material body. 18 items here. A devotee should be a lonely place. Devotee should be in a lonely place. But a devotee should stay in a secluded place. Means it's a lonely place, but should not be lonely. Understand? Yes, there is a difference between being lonely and in a secluded place. They are not the same. People can stay with millions of people and be lonely. One can stay in a quiet, lonely place and it's not lonely because of the spiritual practice. One is communicating with Krishna. So yet is just sitting in a corner in a quiet place and doing japa. Are you lonely? No. Someone can stay in a congested place and be lonely because our material relationship is based on the body, not the soul. So we really don't associate. Our association is the body. So many people are suffocating, even though they have so many friends and have many facilities, they're still lonely. A devotee who is really busy in Krishna consciousness, like Haridas Sakura, he was lonely. The Sri Goswamis were lonely. But externally, they secluded themselves to a place where non-devotees do not congregate. So they're fully Krishna conscious, fully absorbed in Krishna consciousness. That's the life of a devotee. That means you should go to a cool, clean place so you can concentrate on Krishna. That is Krishna consciousness. Without distractions. A temple is created for that. That was the purpose of Prabhupada creating a temple. But now the temple doesn't give that facility. More of a distraction. Right? Because you have so many unnecessary people. You have so many disgruntled people, so many frustrated people who are not practicing Krishna consciousness, body and the movement. So association will be very difficult in that environment. The intention of Prabhupada is to create a secluded place for like-minded devotees to sit together and practice. And now the situation is so terrible that we don't even like to see each other's faces. That is not what Prabhupada created a movement for. He wanted a society of happy, practicing devotees who are happy and appreciating each other. Happy to see a devotee. Yes. Yes.
Maharaj, when we are in seclusion all by ourselves, oftentimes it can be that the influence of the modes becomes very stronger when we are just by ourselves, at least no others, not even a second devotee being present. So it's the dangers of the influence of the modes it can be stronger. So just wanted to, like if one doesn't, in the initial stages of Krishna consciousness, if one is not mentally strong, then living in that seclusion, it really becomes a challenge.
Yes, that is a challenge because that is not our stage yet. So it's a challenge. So we cannot do that. We should stay together because if all of us are now chanting very nicely, this place is what? Vaikuntha. That's the word Prabhupada created. He created Vaikuntha. But we are making it nasty. It should be Vaikuntha. How do you feel this morning? Japa. Sweet. Would like to continue?
Yes.
Very good. People come together and just chant. No discussion, no distraction, just chant nicely because you want to chant. The whole place will be sweet. Everybody will feel happy, satisfied. That's what Prabhupada created. He created that. Now we are bringing Kaluga inside. It's not good. We should leave it as it is. We'll be happy. Everything will be nice. Everything will be nice. So we are not qualified for. We are lonely people. So if we go out there, our loneliness will increase. But a devotee who is fully Krishna conscious, anywhere he or she is, that's Vaikuntha. That's Vaikuntha. We should stay in that association. Then there is no danger. And that devotee can stay anywhere. Anywhere. You make the place Vrindavana. Prabhupada did. He turned the whole world Vrindavana because he has the quality. So now we should follow him, beg him for his mercy, and represent him nicely. He will empower us to do the needful. Yes, Martin? Yeah, give.
You're reading so many important points, and really one by one, there's so many things that need to be said actually. Especially on duplicity and these other items. But not just for the general class, I was thinking, what is it meant here? Like, how do I know which practices are detrimental to my interest in self-realization? And then, what does it mean to only accept that which I require for the maintenance of my body?
Yes.
Like, I personally feel each item should be elaborated.
Yeah, if I go like that, then 17 will not.
There's just so many nice points.
To get a sketch. Yes. They're all very nice and had to be explained. So, what do we mean by what is detrimental for my practice? What is detrimental for our practice? Overeating is detrimental. Talking while we're chanting or even taking prasadam is detrimental. To talk over prasadam, to walk over prasadam, to step on prasadam, they are all detrimental. They are all detrimental.
So if I overeat, what happens?
If you overeat, the body will not digest the food and tomorrow will not be able to chant. The moment they say Hare Krishna. You see, many devotees like that. The moment they sit down, not up to 5 minutes. The body and the mind. The body and the mind. They have slept. Not that they have, at least they have taken 6 hours sleep. But the moment they sit down, not up to 5 minutes. When they start seeing a devotee sick, it means he's sleeping. When he's not sleeping, you see the face. Showing sick, it means sleep. It's detrimental. Offending devotees is detrimental. Offend devotees either by our words, by our actions, or gross attack, detrimental. It goes against. And what is our quota? I don't know it's my quota. Our quota is what our body can take for the day. What our body can take for the day. Let's say 500 rupees. We take care of our food for the whole day, our light bills and the water, and transportation for those who works. So 500 can take care of that. See, anything outside 500 is over endeavoring. That is over endeavoring. It should be understood. And Prabhupada says all surplus money should be given to Krishna. That means more than 500, the remaining one is Krishna. Knowing where to him it belongs. This is for Krishna, so give it to Krishna. But it's not happening. It's not happening. Therefore, we are all thieves. Thieves. Papa said, one who is a thief and sinful, can he or she be happy? No. And they said no. Yes, so they are all very important. The Prabhupada gave the purport to each of these items in the Gita, yes. From verse 18, the verse we read this morning, now we're reading from, that is text 8, the beginning, Acharya Passion. I took only that one. He gave for all the items. All right? Okay, let's move forward. What constitutes nations? Is it not? Have the Bhagavad there? Yes. 18? Can you read it? Okay. Let me go ahead. Chapter 13. Krishna concluded it like that. That's how Krishna concluded it in the purport. Krishna said, Etat jnanam iti proktam ajnanam jad etu yata. Conclusion. All this I declare to be knowledge, and besides this, whatever they may be, it is ignorance. It's only ignorance. Anything outside this 18 item is what? Ignorance. It's ignorance. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, yes. All forms of material knowledge are merely external features of the illusory energy. That's ignorance. All ignorance. What's the result of ignorance? What's the result of ignorance? Becomes no better than an ass. Now we look at the consequences of not having true knowledge. What are the consequences of not having a true knowledge? Properly speaking then. Here in Sri Ishopanishad, the same principle is repeated. Material advancement of knowledge means actually converting a human being to the status of an ass. So materialistic politicians, under cover of spiritual government, do decry the present system of civilization as satanic. But unfortunately, they do not care for the culture of real knowledge, which is described in the Bhagavad Gita. And therefore, they cannot change the satanic situation. Can they change? Can the politicians change the world?
No.
The scientists?
No.
The philosophers? No, they cannot. Because they are not dealers. They cannot change anything. In the modern setup of things, even a boy thinks himself self-sufficient and pays no respect to elderly men. That is inauspicious. That's inauspicious. Only once Brigumuni disrespected Lord Brahma, not offering respect. What happened? Lord Brahma was about to kill him. This is an insult. My son is a Muni. He's supposed to know what is right and do it. But here, Brigumuni put his hand in his pocket and said, Daddy, hello. Hello, Daddy. Like devotees say, Haribo Maharaj. They walk past. Haribo Maharaj, they are gone. That is disrespectful. The Brahmas pay Brigumani only because, okay, he's my son. He's my son. He was about to kill him. He was angry for disrespect. But today, in America, if you beat a child, you are in jail. You're in jail. Not even that. Just what nonsense you are doing. We'll call the police for you. My father or my mother traumatized me.
Australia also.
Yes. Yes. This is the culture which is going on now. Disrespect. What is the importance of respect? Why? How respect is important? Why is it important? What do we gain by giving respect to others? What do we gain by that?
It attracts mercy.
It
attracts mercy.
Attract the mercy.
Become more humble.
Become more humble.
Same one. Humble.
Peace.
Peace, yes.
Lovely dealings. Lovely dealings.
Lovely dealings.
Make a healthy relation.
Healthy relationship. Very good.
Wisdom. It helps us to get wisdom and knowledge.
Yes. 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 Knowledge, we mentioned before, cannot be given to a person who is proud. Knowledge is given to a responsible person. Revealed. Yes, madam.
Respect is just the basis of human behavior.
Yes, yes.
And it's essential because the highest respect is given to bhakti.
Yes.
And if you don't know how to be respectful, even just to your seniors or your elders or whatever, then how you will be able to recognize what
Yes.
is possible.
Yes. If we don't have a respectful culture, we will always make offense to others. Always. Very easily. That is how we mentioned the other day, Kṛṣṇa platform is risky. You should try to elevate yourself to, yes, Madhyam, and then to Uttam. Kṛṣṇa is dangerous. We can easily make offense to anybody, anytime. Those who are very respectful always have the mercy of the elders. They always get protection. They always get the guidance necessary for progress. So Srimad Bhagavatam begins from Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And Prabhupada studied the purpose the same way. Obeisances unto the personality of Godhead. Vasudeva. That's the beginning. So the boys do not respect elders. What is that? And they call it Adambi Dham. No, Adambi Dham. Please read it. Read it. Read. You have my David. Read very nicely. Read it very nicely.
Discovery of lethal weapons.
Which one? Okay. Discovery of
Lethal weapons.
No. Yes.
Number 3. No instruction in Brahmacharya. Brahmacharya. No Atma Vinigraha. Number 4. No faith in any scriptural injunctions.
Yes.
Number 5. Religious principles taught for the sake of name and fame, not practical action. No amalitam. Number 6, animosity in social, political and religious field. No akshati. Shanti. Number 7, nationalism. No
Anahankara. Yes. This is what has become our society today. This is our society today. And who is not complaining about what is happening? Everyone, we are all complaining, but what's the result of our complaints? Is it solving the situation? We should look for the solution, not to complain. We should look for the solution. The solution is to approach the Dhira and get all this knowledge. That is the solution, not to complain. Complain will help to increase the problem. Yes. Yes. The universities are, so to speak, centers of nations only. And therefore, the scientists are busy discovering lethal weapons to wipe out the existence of other countries. Is it not happening presently? Where is it happening now? Russia. Israel, Iran, Russia, America, China, Pakistan, India, Pakistan. That is what we are getting now. Huh? Thank you for bringing that. Yes. I am controlling Vrindavana. You cannot come from Calcutta to preach here. Is it not happening? Stay in Calcutta. You stay in Bombay. No, I'm staying here. This is for me. You, Delhi. So where is the ISKCON? Where is the ISKCON? Do we ask Prabhupada if he's happy with what we're doing? If Prabhupada sees ISKCON as as
Its body.
If he see it the way we are seeing, he would have gone to US? Prabhupada would have gone to US? No. He would have stayed here. He was all right here. He was all right there. There's nothing left for him. Why he took the whole difficulty problem to go to a place he described as horrible. That's how Prabhupada described America. Horrible place. Lakshmi Moni Mataji, she told us, she was speaking here some years ago. She told us that at the Commonwealth Pier, Prabhupada appeared. Just in front of that harbor, see big fish market. So the first welcome is the stench odor from that place. So Prabhupada said, why did you bring me to this horrible place? Fish. He went there not to make money. He went there to establish a place for all of us to come and benefit. We should be a good representative. We have that right to be a good representative of Prabhupada. But university students today are not given instructions on the regulative principles of brahmacharya, the spiritual process of life, or do they have any faith in the respective scriptural injunctions. Religious principles are taught for the sake of name and fame only, and not for the matter of practical action. Therefore, there is animosity not only in the social and political field, but in the field of religion as well. ISKCON was in the court for how many years? ISKCON Bangalore, 25 years in the court. Do you know how much both parties spent? Do you know how much was spent to academies? Krishna's money is given to academies. ISKCON spent. Prabhu also spent huge amount of money. Crores of money was spent for this. Correct? That is Krishna's money. We didn't bring it from our house. It is Krishna's money we spent for this. I. That's all. Anything else? It is just that. Krishna's money was spent for this. What of the anxieties, what of the negative projection we are sending to each other for 25 years? We are bringing down the movement on a whimsical behavior. Very dangerous. Animosity among the devotees, among us, because of territorial conflict. This belongs to me, that belongs to you, this belongs to this. Everything belongs to Krishna. That is Upanishads teachings. And until we recognize this, if we don't recognize this, we will remain incomplete. If we don't recognize Krishna's position, we will remain incomplete. Krishna's position must be accepted and fully practiced. Then our completeness will be realized. Animosity, fighting, the same. Yes. Fighting means we are all materialistic, not spiritual. And because we don't see Krishna in the center, we are simply demonstrating our false ego, our interest to control. It's causing problems and making some devotees becoming faithless. Many devotees become faithless because of this. Yes. Nationalism in different parts of the world has also developed on account of this nascent education of the people. They have no information that this tiny earth is just a lump of matter floating in immeasurable material space along with many other lumps. In comparison to the vastness of space, these material lumps are like dust particles in the air. Because God has kindly made these lumps of matter complete in themselves. They are perfectly equipped with all necessary arrangements for floating on in space. Our Sputnik drivers are very proud of their achievements, but they do not look to the supreme driver of this greater, more gigantic Sputniks called the planet. Our spacecraft can it be compared to the planet? No. So Prabhupada is saying that our aircraft, we are very proud of making that. It can fly. But the earth is really floating in the air. It's floating. It's floating. Even the gravitational force, scientists created it? No. It's existing. It's existing. And it will exist with or without us. The innumerable suns occupying space with innumerable arrangement of planetary systems, we small creatures as the infinitesimal parts and parcels of the Supreme Lord are trying to dominate this unlimited planet by repeated birth and death, but are generally frustrated by old age and disease. This span of human life is scheduled for about 100 years, although it is gradually decreasing to a limit of 20 or 30 years of life. Is it not? If you see someone who is 100 years, is a problem for the children. Because every single thing you need, you have to call somebody. Everything. And because the children who are not properly trained now have no respect, all over the world, old age home is increasing. All over. Why is it increasing? Because the children are not happy with the parents. The parents are disturbing the peace between me and my wife. Therefore, old age home. I told one devotee, your mom is crying not because of sickness, she's crying because she felt neglected. Then that's her karma. That's her karma. I said, very good, very good. Let me tell you one thing. Your children are going to tell you the same thing. It's parampara. Yes, he has established that the children are going to tell him like that. Daddy, your karma. We neglected. Okay? Yes, Prabhu. Let's move forward. Okay, this is the 18 items. Read it. Read it.
Sharyam, Atma Vigraham, Indriya Jesu, Maitreya, Ahankara,
Anahankara.
Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi Dukha Dosa Anudarsana. Asakti.
Anabhiswanga Putra Dara Grandishu. Samachita Tun
Ishtani Stoka Bhaktishu Bhakti Savicharini Divikta Desha Sevitam Arati Jana Samsadi Adhyatma Jnana Nityatvam Tattva Jnanartha Darshanam.
Alright, thank you. Thank you. Sri Upanishad warns of this faulty mode of education. And the Bhagavad Gita gives instruction as to the development of real knowledge. In this mantra, there is a hint that the instruction of vidya, knowledge, must be gained from the dhira. Dhira means undisturbed, not disturbed by material illusion. No one can be undisturbed unless and until he has perfect spiritual realization. When one is perfectly spiritually realized, he has no more hankering for anything acquired, nor does he lament for anything lost. Such a dhira has realized that the material body and mind which he has acquired by chance, material association, are foreign elements, and therefore he simply makes the best use of bad bargain. Yes, it's a dhira. Okay, that is finished. The dhiras are those who have come to know all these facts by hearing of them from superior authorities, and who have realized them by following the regulatory principles. That is the point. One can become a dhira only by such submissive hearing from the personality of Godhead. The perfect disciple must be like Arjuna, and the spiritual master must be as good as the Lord himself. These are the processes of learning vidya, knowledge from the dhira, the undisturbed. One cannot expect perfect knowledge from none. Adhira, this is the opposite. One who has not undergone the training of a dhira cannot be an instructive leader. That is, today, all the so-called leaders are what? Adhiras. They are all adhiras. And the result is no knowledge, but disturbances. So disturbances we are getting through all of. Modern politicians who pose themselves as dhiras are themselves adhiras. One cannot expect perfect knowledge from them. They are busy with their own remuneration in dollars and pounds. How can they lead the mass of people to the right path of self-realization? One must hear submissively from the dhira in order to get actual education of life. This is a qualification. The qualification to hear must be submissive hearer, submissive hearer, submissive hearer, and sincere hearer. One cannot be a good servant without selflessness. Without selflessness, one cannot become a good devotee, a good servant. Selfishness will bring interference in our dealings. Selflessness will bring this transparency that are required between the disciple and the teacher and master. All right. Mantra 11. Yes, brother.
I had a question from yesterday's class. Can I ask you?
Okay, nice.
We were talking about the Lord he cannot be affected by sin yesterday, the prophylactic nature. So, in Lord Ramachandra's pastime, after Lord Ramachandra kills Ravana, I heard that he performs a purificatory activity because of killing a Brahmana, if that version of Brahmana which I heard is correct. So my understanding of it is what Ramchandra is showing by example that even though he is God and not affected by sin, as a king, when he kills a Brahmana, he has to undergo purificator activity. That is the principle being displayed by Lord Ramchandra. That's my understanding. So can you comment on
yes, thank you. Lord Ramachandra did not kill Ravana because he hates him. It's not hatred. It is enjoined in the scripture. One who is 100% dependent on the master must give that person 100% protection. Srila Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur said, Krishna is not obliged to anyone. He is obliged only if we are 100% surrendered to him. Then Krishna is obliged. Otherwise, he is not. Sita Devi was 100% dependent on Ramachandra. So it was his duty to give her 100% protection. So he killed Ravana to give protection to Ravana and to Sita Devi. Not because of hatred. And after all, Ravana is his devotee. He didn't do the right for Ravana because of purification or killing a Brahmana. It is due to respect. He showed him respect. The same Krishna did to his uncle also, Kamsa, who is also part of it. It's the same thing. Yes, they are showing respect. He did that, and he installed Vibhishan on the throne, not himself, not even his four brothers. He gave everything to Vibhishan. He should rule. Enough for purification. He has not sinned. Of course, the personalities of God, when they come here, they also perform the part of the human being. They did perfectly to teach us how we should behave. But not for purification. Nothing. When Lord Balaram killed Ramahasana, so that they said, oh, you have committed, so you kill a Brahmana. So Brahma did not. Balaram said, what? I'm the personality of Godhead. What do you mean? He didn't say that. So, oh, okay, so tell me what I should do. Tell me. And because he knows that he is supreme, so tell me, what should I do? I should do this. They say, no. You are the supreme, we cannot do that. But we gave him a chance to speak Bhagavatam. So now that he's dead, how can we continue with our journey? So Lord Balaram said, the son is expansion of the father. So bring his son. He put him there on the throne. Then he can continue. And that is one. Okay, second, I will also do something to demonstrate my supreme. So the two powerful demons who come to destroy them, so Balaram killed them also. It's not for purification. It is for giving shelter to the devotees. He did that. It's to teach us. Renunciation does not mean hatred. Hatred is different. The renunciation is different. Both are different. That is what he did. Not only him. Lord Kṛṣṇa did also. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all of them, they did the same. To show respect to the devotees. Okay, mantra 11. Yes, the relativity of material and spiritual knowledge. Mantra 11 describes how one must know the relative positions of material and spiritual knowledge to transcend the material energy and attain deathlessness. Translation. Okay, we will chant the mantra first. Vidyam ata vidyam chayas tat vido bayam saha avidyaya mrityum tirtva vidyayam asnute. So you must know two things. What is Maya and Krishna. Then their knowledge is perfect. It's a lecture, Los Angeles, 1970, by Prabhupada. Translation.
Only one who can learn the process of nescience and that of transcendental knowledge side by side can transcend the influence of repeated birth and death and enjoy the full blessings of immortality.
All right. So, what do we understand by this? What do we understand by that?
You should know what is good and what is bad at the same time.
Very good.
Spiritual.
Very good.
So it's not only to bring in the spiritual side, but you should know also what is the things that is blocks us for spiritual progress.
Very good.
So that we have to rectify.
Very good.
It teaches us the point of balancing between material and spiritual life.
Very good. We should balance our lives. This mantra is teaching us that we should balance our life. Very good.
We should know what is beneficial for our bhakti and what is detrimental to our bhakti. We should know both of the sides.
Very good. We should clearly define what is healthy and what is unhealthy. Very good. Yes.
Then we can't be misled by misconceptions. Like especially when it comes to philosophy, we might listen to somebody that might sound very clever, but they're speaking nations. So if I know the difference, then I can't be misled.
Very good. Yes, we should have both knowledge. Good. Something else?
By knowing the essence, we come to know importance of knowledge.
Very good. Yeah. If you have been in darkness for a long time, when you come to the light, you see the difference. Very good. Very good. Yes, we should make a clear distinction about what is healthy and what is unhealthy. Because if you don't know, if you don't have hunger, you will not appreciate Zumtios Prasad. Prasad will not be tasty if you're not hungry. Right? You won't value it. But if you know you're hungry, then when you get prasadam, you will value it. It's very good. Thank you. One devotee was quoting this verse. He's a PhD holder. So he was quoting this verse. And I was listening to him. The reason he quoted this verse is all of us should become PhD holders.
PhD holders.
Yes, so we can preach nicely.
PhD holders of what?
Huh?
PhD of what?
Very good question. Very good question. Philosophy. Yes. So you can preach nicely to the philosophers. In our ISKCON movement, how many of our scientists have become devotees?
Scientists.
Yes. How many scientists have become devotees? How many? Huh? How many?
Less than 0.5%. Less than 0.5%.
I'm not talking devotees who were students and become devotees. I'm talking about the real scientists we are preaching to that they have become devotees today. How many? Do you understand me?
Yes.
We have so many devotees who were students, science students, and other fields, like we have a civil engineer and others, accountant, and probably a chief accountant. I'm talking about devotees who join after all this, but these people who have been there, scientists who have been there, now we devotees are preaching to them. How many have become devotees? Nobody. Nobody.
It's futile to try and preach.
It is futile.
It's futile to preach to philosophers because they'll tell you all the philosophy.
Yes. Yes.
They'll argue.
Yes. Yes. So we cannot force everybody to become. Yes. We cannot. Those who have the chance to do that is okay, but majority of us are not going to have that chance. So if we make it one-sided, it is not correct. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, we should have money so we don't become money conscious. Is it not true? But is he telling us that now you stop, go back to school, become this, get a job, get money, then you come and be devotee? Is that what he's teaching? No. No. Our movement includes everyone. Include everyone, because Krishna has given chance for everyone to be a devotee. Let us leave it open. Do you understand my point? Let us leave it open so anybody can join. If we make it one-sided, then we are depriving other people from joining. Let it be open as it is, so people can join.
Maharaj, I remember that one lecture was there in the IIT Kanpur. I was studying there at that time. So that was modern physics and spirituality. So we are like, as a student, I am a student. So feeling what it is modern physics and spirituality, that word attracted, and we had gone there just for attending that. And then this lecture molded towards that Bhagavad Gita can give the answer. And then we have started few students discussing on Bhagavad Gita. And then the 3-4 we have made a Bhakti Vedanta club in that. And by doing this, then I have got the experience, so I can continue for my spiritual progress. So then I continued for PhD. And so this type of lecture attracts, and many students are doing now also.
That is fine. This one is fine. But see the way it is. The advert brought people back to Bhagavad Gita. Right? Yeah. So this is fine. It's 100%. Prabhupada should devise many ways to present Krishna Consciousness. This is one of the ways to present. But if I'm telling Prabhu, PhD, so he can preach as I'm preaching, he doesn't justify this. He does not justify this. Let us have our freedom to practice Krishna consciousness at our level. Because we have different karmas, not the same karma. We have different karmas. So Krishna allows this. Let us not close it and leave only one gate. Let's leave it open so that many people can participate, can come and follow. This system is very good. Very good. We brought people in and are teaching them Bhagavad Gita. But when you brought people and we are teaching the mundane philosophy there, don't believe in Bhagavad Gita. This is made by a man who will become Krishna conscious. Speculation, the contamination enter the head. We'll not chant again. We'll not wear neck beat again. We'll not wear Brahman thread. We'll not wear dhoti. These are Indian things. Right? That is what we are talking. So let us balance our lives. The president was mentioning that we are establishing a school in our community, and both material science and the spiritual knowledge is there together. So we're not sending anybody to go and be big scientists and then they come back here. They are giving both. This is balance. So they have the material knowledge and also have the spiritual life together. But not to quote us like that. Do your material duty along with your Krishna consciousness. You should not neglect any. Do them. He will succeed. And that is what he did himself. He did it perfectly himself. Married with so many children, 2 wives, many children, no complaint. No complaint. Successfully. We see Krishna is in the center. So let us balance our lives in Krishna consciousness. We will succeed. Right? We will not miss anything. Yes. The problem and solution. Then we are going to look at the role of vidya, avidya in this problem. Yes. Please read. Read.
Problem. Everyone has been trying to attain a permanent life. Why? No one wants to die, nor does anyone want old age or disease. Can advancement of material knowledge solve it? No. Instead, it increments it. Example, discovery of nuclear bomb. Example, innovation.
Is it not? Good.
Solution, given by Lord. What does he do? Give Vedic scriptures to remind the forgetful entity and send reminders. First, send bona fide servants. Second, comes himself. Third, miseries of this material world indirectly remind us.
You see that? White hair means what? What? White hair? Grey hair means?
Experience.
Good. Grey hair means closer to death. Nature arranges, joint pains, arthritis, not having good sleep, not breathing well, pains all over, is what? This message. It's a message. Indigestion, can't eat the way you eat before. It's message. Is it not? Loss of appetite. It's a message to remind us that we are getting closer to death. Everything is there. Krishna has given the solution. But we don't accept them. There's a problem. We don't accept them. And people have grey hair. they will dye it. If you dye it, is there the one on top? What are the one under? This one will so grow up and it's off. The next one is gray. It can never be black again. It is white. It can never be black again. Until you want it to be black again, when will it happen? Yes, when you change this body and take another body, then you get the black again. Otherwise, the white will continue. The white will continue. So we have all the reminders. All the reminders. Krishna told the devotee, Jandra Arudani Mayaya. This body is a machine given to us by Maya. Every machine, like computer, after some time, you can change this, you can change that, you can change everything. Will it be the same again? No, can never be the same again. The same with the car, everything. Phone, everything. When they start to deteriorate, they will go like that. Until finally it is off. A lot of information or what is it? Notice have been given to us. Founder-Acharya constantly remind us, give up sense gratification and come to me. Come back to me. No, Krishna, wait. No, you should wait. Oh, wait. He had been waiting for long. How long would you ask him to be waiting? He'll be waiting. And then even if you wait, do we think we are going to stop winter from coming? Can we stop summer? No. They will come when it is time. You cannot change it. So what is the solution? The solution is given by the Lord Himself. What do we have to do? What do we have to do? Be prepared to go back to by this Upanishad. You should study this Upanishad. Yes, let's study this Upanishad scrutinizingly. Let's study it, listen to it very carefully. Right? Hiranyakasipu, Hiranyak. Hiranya means gold and Kasipu means soft bed. This gentleman has interested in these two things, money and women. And he wanted to enjoy this sort of life by becoming artificially immortal. He asked Brahma many things indirectly in hopes of fulfilling his desire to become an Amar. He asked benediction that he might not be killed by any man, animal, god, or any living being within the categories of the 4.8 million species. He also asked that he might not die on the land, the air, in the water, or by any weapon whatsoever. So on and on. Hiranyakasipu thought foolishly that this will guarantee him against death. But in the end, although Brahma granted him all the benedictions, he was killed by the personality of Godhead in the form of half man, half lion. And no weapon was used to kill him except the nails of the Lord. He was killed on the lap of the wonderful living being who was beyond his conception. That's what happened. So each Upanishad instructs us not to make one-sided attempt. Balanced life. We should have balanced life. To win the struggle for existence. Everyone is struggling hard for existence, but the law of material nature is so hard and fast that it does not allow any to surpass it. In order to have permanent life, one must be prepared to go back to Godhead. This process of going back to Godhead is a different branch of knowledge, and it has to be learned from the revealed Vedic scriptures, such as Upanishad, Vedanta, Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Sri Upanishad, etc. Therefore, to become happy in this life and to get a permanent, blissful life after leaving this material body, one must take to this sacred literature and obtain transcendental knowledge. Is it not? Is it necessary? Yes. The miseries of material world are also indirect reminders of our incompatibility with dead matter. And intelligent living entities generally take note of these reminders and side by side engage themselves in the culture of Vidya or transcendental knowledge. Human life is the best opportunity for the culture of spiritual knowledge. And a human being who does not take advantage of this opportunity in human life is called Narada, the lowest of human beings. The lowest human beings. So we have the reminder. Can anyone say that God did not remind me? So many signs are there to remind us that we should get ready. Get ready. Our appetite is not strong again. The body pains, all the joint pains are there. Arthritis are out there. Pneumonia, not sleeping well in the night. There are millions of people in the world who cannot sleep without pills. Instead of taking to Krishna Consciousness, we start making a lot of arrangement. Plastic surgeries is going on there. How much it costs? Plastic surgery. How much does it cost? Lakhs of money. But what will the plastic surgery do for the body? What will it do? The pain that one feels for your skin to be spilled physically. The pain. People are ready to tolerate that just to go to hell. And take another similar body to keep suffering. Instead of the pain of sacrificing self-gratification to get Kṛṣṇa Prema. It's a misfortune. It's a great misfortune. We are fortunate. Do you agree? Yes. Please let us not miss this fortune. We should not think we are missing anything valuable. We are only missing sinful life. Taking to Krishna Consciousness, we are missing only sinful life. You should be happy. We should be grateful to Prabhupada for giving us this fortune. Prabhupada created our fortune. We should take full advantage of this fortune. And we should expand it and make other people fortunate. That's Krishna Consciousness. See, our scientists cannot do this. Politicians cannot do this. Philosophers, they cannot do this. Only devotees can do it. Only devotees. Let us do it nicely. All right? Questions? Comment? Before we move on? Before we take break?
Whether in this our society also, whether it is we are doing science or no science,
So we have fighting each other and this. So whether we have understood the science of this, and one center is fighting to others, whether it is propagated or it was that by authority that one center wants that I can have the showing there that their success only. Somehow I have to make, putting as a Brahman initiation, I have so much devotees, I am distributing the books, nobody should come in that area, otherwise my number will decrease. So this making as something wrong. And another I have pointed when I was doing Chorasi Kos Parikrama, where Sarvam Prabhu was, his holiness was there. So I am finding, you say, all these universities and colleges in the technical institute, previously that was a big problem that a person who became an HOD of that department, he remained till retirement. And that if person is not good, he is spoiled the whole day. And we are finding our same thing is going in strong.
Good, true.
So when now that government has changed the situation, any HOD can be only for 2 years. Then others can come and he can
do something better.
So yes. We are following that practice that somebody should be 2 years as a temple president or a secretary. He can do well and then give the other chance for the year.
Yes.
So that will make it a progressive society.
Yes. That is what we should do. But now, like we discussed yesterday, this thing has become a chronic disease. Now, it is a fight not to practice strict, strong sadhana. It's a fight to maintain our post. Yes. So that we can continue bringing down the movement. So a person who is not chanting 16 rounds regularly and is a temple president, that temple will chant. He's going to send devotees to do things which could be done other time during japa time. It's destruction. Because it's happening. He's a GBC or he's a guru. You're not chanting Sisera. He's chanting so-called Sisera with a cell phone. Will he stop his disciple from chanting with a cell phone? No. Because that's what he's doing. So he cannot stop the other people because that is what he's doing. So our movement has become like this. There is a solution. There is a solution. The solution is we here. We should not do what they are doing now. We should not do what they are doing. Let us do what the Prabhupada has taught us nicely. Then, that is a revolution. So when we keep increasing this quality, then we will imperceptibly overcome the problem. Let us do something. Let us do something. Individually, let us do something. We should practice nicely. Think good about other devotees. We should think good about the devotees. Always think how we can help devotees. By thinking like that, Kṛṣṇa will think how to help us. And He will help us. By helping us, we are empowered. So we can do more things better. Let's just change this thing by following it ourselves. Because now we cannot do anything there. Can't do it. Now, it is very disturbing, very disturbing to see what is happening. You see so many devotees doing all external things. The heart is not changing. Our dress have changed. Maybe our food, maybe. Our food have changed. Maybe our environment, our scripture must have changed, but the heart is not changing. If the heart is not changing, we are still the same people in a different dress, which is hypocrisy. That is hypocrisy. It is very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Many devotees are in the position now, not because they want to serve. They are in the position so they can fulfill their material desires. They couldn't do in the material world, but it's easier to do it in the movement. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. See you tomorrow. Yes, bring us our prasad.